Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. We have some updates regarding T-Mobile. The link for this article will be down below in the description for you. So, T-Mobile is expanding its presence in Texas. As revealed by the Uncarrier, they have opened a total of 18 new retail stores across the state, they're saying. But that's not all. They still have plans to open even more, apparently more than a dozen more in 2024. So, as of right now, the new store locations that have opened in 2023 include the following: that's Melmead, Boncham, Brenham, Brownfield, Crockett, El Campo, Fort Worth, Frisco, Henderson, Jasper, Kaufman, Liberty, Lindale, Midlothian, Port Lavaca, San Antonio, Tyler, and Vernon. So they're saying with the newly opened stores, T-Mobile has created around 120 new jobs for residents. T-Mobile's vice president for small markets and rural areas, John Stevens, says, opening even more stores in Texas continues to be a great way for T-Mobile to build relationships with our customers. This is especially true, he says, in smaller and more rural communities where we're opening doors for the very first time. Our strategy of meeting wireless consumers where they live, work, and play helps us to establish closer connections with them while also enabling us to tap into the local workforce. We just couldn't be more excited about our growth here in Texas and look forward to continuing to make a positive impact across the state. So, I think this is excellent news because T-Mobile has made it clear that they've been trying to reach out to rural communities, the ones that don't have as many options as customers in big cities. And, the biggest issue that I feel I've noticed with T-Mobile's network is, the reliability, right? Now, that reliability can happen in city areas as well. We all know that once we leave, the great outdoors and we go into maybe a large building, office building, we start to notice the weakness of T-Mobile's network. Now, don't get me wrong. All of these networks have these issues. It is true. AT&T has it. Verizon has it. T-Mobile seems to be the one with the largest issue when it comes to reliability in buildings or away from, unless you're close to the tower, T-Mobile isn't always the strongest. Now, that's especially true when in rural communities. T-Mobile has not been the greatest and most reliable for many rural communities. So, they've made statements about how they're trying to get out there and how they've been expanding their service to such rural communities. So when I hear about these, when I get these news reports where T-Mobile is certainly proving to be doing what they said they were going to do and build out in smaller communities that are technically disabled from getting, have been disabled from getting such good, reliable service. This is good. This is very good news. And this is what it's all about. So, this is not the first report that I've heard over the last couple of months. This is about the third, at least, where T-Mobile has been expanding its presence in rural communities, whether it's opening retail stores so customers can go in and get access to phones and plans, especially in rural communities. They live a different lifestyle. It's not like us. They're not as independent as city customers are. We'll just go online and set everything up online. In a lot of these smaller towns, there's not that many people there, but they're very tight knit and they don't have access to the technology that we have, first off. Okay. And they're used to kind of when they need help, they ask their neighbor, they ask what they call a friend. So having these retail stores in such small communities is one very smart for T-Mobile. They're going to grow their business. Okay, that way there's going to be a lot of customers that want the assistance. And, putting their presence there, strengthening the network there for such smaller communities is what it's really all about, giving them options. So I think this is very good news for the T-Mobile network, very good news for the people of Texas. And I look forward to hearing more about T-Mobile's rural community buildouts. And, it doesn't hurt that they're creating some jobs as well because, T-Mobile has kind of let people down with the layoffs. And, don't get me wrong, for every good news article, there's always a bad one right around the corner with these wireless carriers. I hate to say it. I'll report this and then probably by tomorrow or something, there'll be another data breach or something. But, we'll take what we can get with them. At least they are making some kind of initiatives to reach the communities that want the service. Because at the end of the day, this is their job to provide wireless connectivity to customers that want it, that need it. That's what they are. They're a cell phone carrier first and foremost than anything else. And customers that use a network should be able to make calls. And, in today's society, in today's world, we need the internet. We do depend on it. A lot of our lives and things that we do run on it. We need maps. We need emails, even just sending pictures to, one another. We need the internet these days in order to be able to do things efficiently without waiting 10 minutes for a photo to go through. So this is all important stuff. So I think it's very important that you have a reliable network. So I like that they're stepping up their game, keeping their promise, and starting to take the rural service, important, making it an important thing for them. So there you have it, guys. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.